This program brought to you in part by the Erica Lewis Endowment Fund.
Coming up next, it's Coronado taking on Moapa Valley. This is Varsity Quiz. Hi, welcome. This is the 54th season of Varsity Quiz. We've got the best and brightest high school students matching wits in a unique academic competition. So the road to the Silver League title continues here with the last of our quarterfinal matches. It's Coronado taking on Moapa Valley. We started with 19 schools in the Silver League in 3 divisions. So Coronado finished first in their division with an undefeated record. Their starters, let's say hello to Marie. Hi, Marie.
Hi.
There's Miriam. Hi. There's Frank.
Hi.
And there's Mason. And the coach of Coronado, Matt Aberman. That's the team from Coronado. And from Moapa Valley. Okay, so they finished third in their division. They had 2 losses. Their starters are, there's Brock. Hey, Brock. There's Ian. And Isaac. And the coach for Moapa Valley, Greg Thompson. That's the team from Moapa Valley. Students ready? Let's play Varsity Quiz. 9 states in the United States have geographic features called panhandles. Oklahoma, Florida, probably the best known. Please name 2 of the others. Coronado, Frank.
Idaho and Utah?
That's incorrect. Moapa, Isaac.
New Mexico and West Virginia.
Each of you got 1 right. So Idaho was correct and West Virginia is correct, but we're also looking for Alaska, Connecticut, Maryland, Nebraska, or Texas. Let's move on to the next question. As of January 2023, what position does Jennifer Granholm hold in the President's Cabinet? Moapa, Isaac?
Secretary of Energy.
Yes, points on the board for Moapa. We move on. In the 17th century, coppersmiths made barrels. Millers turned grain into flour. What did luthiers make? Coronado, Marie.
Candles?
No. Moapa, Isaac?
Instruments.
I think we can take that, or can we not take that? We need more?
Violins.
Yes. Okay, more points, and we move on to the next question. In contrast to U.S. Senate committees on aging and ethics, what kind of Senate committees are these? Appropriations, Judiciary, and Armed Services. Coronado, Mason?
Joint committees?
No. Those are called standing committees. Next question. The most radioactive locations in the world are the Polygon in Kazakhstan, Fukushima in Japan, Chernobyl in the Ukraine. So the most radioactive site in the U.S. is where in Washington State? Coronado, Frank?
3 Mile Island?
No. Moapa, Isaac?
Mount St. Helens.
No, we're looking for Hanford. No points. Next question is a calculation question, students. Find the next number in this sequence: 8, 16, 24, 36, and 48. Repeating, find the next number in this sequence: 8, 16, 24, 36, and 48. Coronado, Frank.
64?
Yes. Points on the board for Coronado. We move to the next question. The musical group ABBA had a worldwide hit of a queen doing this activity. Coronado, Frank.
Dancing.
Yes. The East African Rift features 2 important mountains. One's Mount Kilimanjaro. What's the other one? Coronado, Frank.
Mount Kenya?
Yes. In 2015, the International Olympic Committee withdrew recognition of which country's Olympic... We'll go with Coronado, Frank.
Russia.
Yes. What's the term for the difference between the initial position of a reference point and any subsequent position? Coronado, Frank.
Displacement.
Yes. Winston Churchill was recognized by the Nobel Committee with a prize in 1953. In which category was he a laureate? Coronado, Miriam?
Peace?
No. Moapa, Isaac?
Government.
No, it was literature. How about that? Next question. The poem by Ernest Thayer called Casey at the Bat chronicles the baseball fortune of a team from what town? Coronado, Frank?
Mudville.
Yeah. Okay. Albert Lutuli, Paul Kruger, Thabo Mbeki, Luis Bota, Cecil Rhodes. These are significant people in the history of what country? Coronado, Frank?
South Africa.
Yes, sir. Which of the two major divisions of the skeletal system consists of auditory ossicles, the hyoid bone, facial bones, cranium, vertebral column, thoracic? It's Coronado, Frank.
Axial.
Can we take that? Yes, very good. Next question. In this sentence, focus on what's right in your world instead of what's wrong. The word instead is what part of speech? Moapa, Isaac?
Conjunction.
No. Coronado, Mason?
Preposition.
No, it's an adverb. No points. Next question. Caused by compressional stress, in what kind of fold on the Earth's surface do both ends dip toward the trough of the fold? Coronado, Marie?
Convergent.
No. Did he get in time? We'll go with Moapa, Isaac.
Displacement.
No, we're looking for the syncline. Next question. Frescoes always involve what mixture of lime, gypsum, sand, and water? Coronado, Frank?
Glass.
No. Moapa, Isaac?
Sheetrock.
No, we're looking for plaster. Here's your next question, and it's a calculation question, students. A jar contains 40 coins consisting of dimes and quarters, having a total value of $4.90. How many of each coin are there? Repeating, a jar with 40 coins consisting of dimes and quarters, total value $4.90. How many of each kind of coin are there? And that's Coronado, Frank.
34 dimes, 6 quarters.
Yes, sir. Next question. The subtitle of Upton Sinclair's protest play called The Machine calls it Capitalism Plus Murder. So what political philosophy is defined by Merriam-Webster as one that, quote, exalts nation and often race above the individual? Moapa, Isaac?
Nationalism.
No. Coronado, Miriam?
Fascism.
Yes, that's what we were looking for. Next question. An athlete's aerobic capacity and endurance can be improved by boosting the number of erythrocytes in the circulatory system. This practice is called what? Coronado, Frank?
Doping.
Can we accept that? Need more. We need more?
Anabolic doping.
No? Moapa, Isaac?
Threshold.
No, it's blood doping. Next question. The oldest city wall discovered by archaeologists anywhere in the world was, by a biblical account, brought down by the sound of trumpets made of... Moapa, Isaac?
Jericho.
Yes. Next question. What hormone enlarges eye pupils and increases heartbeat, blood pressure, perspiration, and blood glucose concentration? Coronado, Frank?
Epinephrine.
Yes. Next question. What kind of NIMS are illustrated in these examples? Pasteur's treatment, Korsakoff's psychosis, Kocher's method, Lou Gehrig's disease, and the Heimlich maneuver. Coronado, Mason?
Eponyms.
Yes. Next question is a calculation question. So old Zeke, he has a bath every 4th day. Then there's old Gus. He bathes every 3rd day. If both of them bathe on Monday, on what day of the week will they both be bathing on the same day again? Repeating. Oh, okay, Coronado, Mason.
Saturday.
You got it. I don't want to be around him in between. What ism indicates the existence of two distinct forms of the same species that differ in one or more characteristics such as size or coloration? Coronado, Mason?
Schism.
No? Did he get in time? We'll go with Moapa, Isaac.
Spatialism.
No, we're looking for dimorphism. Okay, that's the end of our first round, but don't go anywhere because right now we're going to learn more about our players. But first, how about a round of applause for both teams? This is a good match. Okay, so for Coronado, we start with senior Marie. Hi, Marie.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm not sure if this is your absolute all-time favorite movie, but apparently there's a movie that you've seen a lot.
Yes, that would be La La Land by Damien Chazelle. And I don't know if it's my all-time favorite, but like definitely one of the top
It's
three
a
or top five.
fantastic movie. Keep on enjoying it, and good luck here on Varsity Quiz. Thanks, Marie.
Thank you.
Here's Miriam. Hi, Miriam.
Hello.
And a freshman there at Coronado. I understand that you play 3 musical instruments. What are they?
Well, I began the piano 4 years ago. I learned the recorder and I recently took up guitar.
Excellent. Do you have a favorite out of those?
I mean, I took piano for the longest, so I'd say
Okay.
piano.
Well, good luck with all your music.
Thank you.
And good luck here on Varsity Quiz. Thanks, Miriam.
Thank you.
Here's senior Frank. Hey, Frank.
Hello.
Welcome back. Good to see you again. It says here that you are a businessman, that you've
Yes.
started your own business. What is it?
Yes, I started a math tutoring business.
How's that going?
It's doing pretty well.
What age group are you talking to?
Usually like freshmen or sophomores for high school.
Okay. Making some money. You go, Frank.
Yeah.
And good luck here on Varsity Quiz.
Thank you.
Here's senior Mason. Hey, Mason.
Hello.
Good to see you again. I understand that you too are a musician of sorts. What do you play?
I play piano. I've played it for 11 years.
And do you play at school or is this just for fun?
Not at school, just for fun.
Awesome. Well, good luck with that and good luck on Varsity Quiz. Ladies and gentlemen, the team from Coronado. Okay, so let's meet our players from Moapa. We say hello to sophomore Brock. Hey, Brock.
Hi.
Good to see you. So, speaking of piano, it says here that not only do you play, but you've also expanded a little bit as well. What do you do?
Yeah, so I've played piano for 12 years, and I I have my own private studio with my mom and my sister, and we all teach.
What kind of students do you have? What grade or how old are you?
I think my youngest is in 1st grade, and my oldest is in 7th grade.
Is it fun?
Yeah,
Awesome. Well, keep up the good work, and thank you for doing that, and good luck on Varsity Quiz. Thanks, Brock.
thank you.
Here's senior Ian. Hey, Ian.
Hey,
I understand that you have a leadership position in the Future Farmers of America.
I do. I'm the Southern Nevada Zone President.
So what does the president's gig do? What do you have to do in that role?
Mostly, a lot of the work went into planning our zone conference, which we had just a few weeks ago.
Okay, did it go pretty well?
It did.
Awesome. Well, good luck with your presidency and good luck here on Varsity Quiz. Thanks, Ian. And here is Isaac in 11th grade. Hey, Isaac.
Hello.
Nice to see you. This says here that you do something where you go running.
Yes, I run cross country and track.
You do cross country and track?
Yes.
Do you have a favorite event in track or are you just distance running?
Do distance running.
Okay, well, good luck with that, and good luck here on Varsity Quiz. Ladies and gentlemen, the team from Moapa Valley. Stick around, the bonus round is next. The score going into round 2, Coronado was 65 points to Moapa Valley's 15. Anything can happen. No subs for either team, so we're going to dive right in. Now, this round is timed at 6 minutes, and that time starts as I begin this first question. All the rivers west of the Northern Divide in North Dakota are tributaries of what river? Moapa, Isaac?
Colorado.
That's incorrect. Coronado, Miriam?
The Ohio River?
That's incorrect. It was the Missouri. So we move on to another question for both teams. Reflecting its headquarters at Love Field in Dallas, as well as an old marketing campaign where in-flight snacks were called Love Bites and Love Potions, LUV is the stock ticker symbol for what airline that's got the most flights in and out of Harry Reid International? Coronado, Frank?
Southwest?
Yes, sir. Bonus questions now for Coronado only about business and finance. First, if you want to invest in Google, you have to buy stock in which company? Second, the Bank of England, Bank of Japan, U.S. Federal Reserve, they all qualify as which kind of institutions for their role in maintaining the economy and financial systems of their nations? You have 10 seconds.
Could be central banks.
I think it's Central Bank.
I think it's Central Bank.
I don't know. Government corporations?
First answer, Alphabet. Second answer, Central Bank.
Both are correct. You've got bonus points. Next question for both teams. Among the 4 tournaments that compose the Grand Slam in golf, only one is played at the same location every year. Which tournament is that? Coronado, Marie?
The Masters?
Yes, bonus question is now for Coronado, only about golf. First, if a tournament's described by the host as open, it means which groups can enter. Second, which golf course hosts the Masters every year? You have 10 seconds.
First one's definitely amateurs, right?
Amateurs and English.
Could be amateurs.
That's fine. Let's go for amateurs.
First answer, amateurs. Second answer, Augusta.
So the second answer is for sure correct. Can we accept that first answer? So we needed amateurs and professionals. So you get some bonus points, not all. We move to a calculation question for both teams. A bike accelerates uniformly from rest to a speed of 7.10 meters per second over a distance of 35.4 meters. What's the acceleration of the bike? Repeating, a bike accelerates uniformly from rest to a speed of 7.10 meters per second over a distance of 35.4 meters. What's the acceleration of the bike? And that'll be Coronado. Mason.
0.8 meters per second squared.
If we were rounding up, we could take that, but I don't think we can take that. Moapa, Ian?
0.75 meters per second squared.
No, we were looking for 0.712 meters per second squared. So we move on to another question for both teams. An important event in the American movement to abolish slavery was the Supreme Court's 1841 decision that favored the slaves who had revolted and taken over which Spanish schooner? And that'll be Coronado. Frank?
Amistad.
Yes, bonus question is now for Coronado only about the Supreme Court. First, currently, who's the longest serving Associate Justice on the court? And second, which decision did the court reverse when it ruled in 1954's Brown v. Board of Education? You have 10 seconds.
Segregation in the schools.
First answer, Clarence Thomas. Second answer, Plessy versus Ferguson.
Both are correct. You got bonus points. Now, this question for both teams. Which geologic law states that if a rock body contains fragments of another rock body, it must be younger than the fragments of the rock it contains? Coronado. Mason?
Law of superposition.
No? Moapa. Isaac?
Law of sedimentation.
No, it's the law of inclusions. Next question for both teams. What surname for a fundamentalist minister created by Sinclair Lewis is also that for a structure supporting the rails of a moving construction crane? Coronado. Miriam?
Pulley?
No? I think that was after the buzzer. You're going to kick yourself. A gantry? Next question for both teams. The name for what system of government was derived from two Greek words meaning wealth and power? Coronado. Mason?
Aristocracy.
No? Moapa. Isaac?
Oligarchy.
No, we're looking for plutocracy. Next question. Hodgkin's disease is a cancer of what system? Coronado. Frank?
Lymphatic.
Yes, bonus question is now for Coronado only about anatomy. First, much like the insulation around electrical wires, what sheath wraps around the axons of neurons? Second, what part of the vertebrate internal ear has the same name as the maze within which the Minotaur was once confined? You have 10 seconds.
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
Yeah.
one's myelin?
Myelin
Yeah.
sheath and labyrinth.
Right. First answer, myelin. Second answer, labyrinth.
Both are correct, and you've got bonus points. Are we out of time? Okie doke. Hey, before we move on, we just wanted to give a quick shout out and say thank you to the Kiwanis Club of Las Vegas. They help provide judges for the competitions that take place in schools before we end up here at Vegas PBS. We also want to give a shout out to the staff and the leadership of the Clark County School District's Student Activities Department because, wow, they have a lot of coordinating every step of the program from early in the school year all the way to the championships. Speed round coming right up. Here we go into round three. Score, Coronado 120, Moapa Valley 15, but we mean it when we say it. Anything can happen in this speed round. We have all new players for Coronado. We say hello to Adrian. Hey, Adrian.
Hello.
There's Mia. Hi, Mia. Spencer.
Hi.
And Allie.
Hi.
And for Moapa, we just want to give a shout out to Brock, Isaac, and Ian. You guys keep hanging in there. We're glad to have you here. So in this speed round, we have 30 questions. Correct answers are worth 5 points. There's also a timed round, 6 minutes. We get to as many questions as we can. Obviously, if we get to all 30 before the 6 minutes is up, the match will be over after that response to the 30th question. Here we go. What term describes a piece of music with no definite key center? Coronado, Adrian?
Atonal.
Yes. A law enforcement agency may issue a BOLO. What's that acronym stand for? Coronado, Mia?
Be on the lookout.
Yes. Next question. In Gothic architecture, what's the name for grotesque ornamental roof spouts? Moapa, Isaac?
Gargoyle.
Yes. Next question. Also known as laughing gas, what's the scientific name for a sedative commonly used in dental offices? Moapa, Isaac?
O2N.
I don't know if the chemical name is correct. Judges, you have to help me out on that one. I have a different answer. Is that correct?
It's not the right order.
Okay. So that's incorrect. Coronado, Allie?
Nitrogen dioxide.
No, we were looking for nitrous oxide. You were close. I think you were on the right track, Isaac, but no points for anybody. We move on. In what city is the USS Pueblo maintained as a tourist attraction? Coronado, Adrian?
San Diego.
No. Moapa, Isaac?
Boston.
No, it's actually in Pyongyang, over there in the Koreas. Next question. The tango is to Argentina as the flamenco is to Coronado, Adrian?
Spain.
Yes, sir. Calculation question, students. Remember, we don't repeat here in the third round. The sum of the digits in a two-digit number is 13. So if the units digit is 1 greater than twice the tens digit, what's the number? Ooh, I think he's past the buzzer. We were looking for 49. I'll bet you that's what you were going to say. All right, but no points. We move on. Deoxygenated blood is drained from what organ by the hepatic veins? Coronado, Adrian?
Liver.
Yes. What phenomenon relating to electricity gradually decreases in metallic conductors as temperature is lowered? Coronado, Adrian?
Electric conductivity.
No. We're looking for resistance. Next question. Complete this tautology. I will win the lottery or... Coronado, Mia?
I will not
I think we need more.
win the lottery.
Yes. And I'm sure not going to win the lottery either. We move on to the next question. What does the suffix mean in mesophyll, sporophyll, cladophil, and chlorophyll? Coronado, Adrian?
Full of.
Pardon me?
Full of.
No? Moapa, Isaac?
Love.
No, it actually means leaf. Shocked, awe, and silence. We move on. The Skeleton Coast National Park, spanning more than 300 miles, covering some 6,500 square miles, is located on the west coast of which African country? Coronado, Adrian?
South Africa.
No? Looking for Namibia. Next question. Libel and what other offense are types? And that's Coronado, Alley?
Slander.
Yes. Buffalo Hump led Native Americans of what tribe in the Great Raid of 1840 on the plains of West Texas? Moapa, Isaac?
Comanche.
Yes. Next question. What's the title of a principal judicial officer for a military branch of the armed services? Coronado, Adrian?
Sergeant.
No. We're looking for JAG, Judge Advocate or Judge Advocate General. Next question. Name any of the 3 anatomical tubes that pass through the diaphragm. Coronado, Adrian?
Trachea.
No. I think he got in time. Moapa, Isaac?
Lymphatic.
No, we were looking for vena cava, aorta, or esophagus. No points. We move on. The 4 major ethnic groups among the Hellenes of classical Greece were the Aeolians, the Achaeans, the Ionians, and which other? Moapa, Isaac?
Spartans.
No. The Dorians. Next question is a calculation question. 8 years ago, Pedro was 8 times as old as Sydney. Today, their ages add up to 52. How old is Pedro? It's 40 years old. Next question. Between 1952 and 1969, more than 12,000 purported UFO sightings were investigated under what Air Force project? After the buzzer, we were looking for Blue Book. Next question. Which Sudanese city sits at the confluence of the Blue Nile and the White Nile? The city Khartoum. Next question. Complete this Latin phrase that essentially means after, therefore, because of. Post hoc, ergo propter, what? Hoc. And apparently we are out of time. So let's find out who won. Thank you to both teams. Really good match. Congratulations to Coronado on the win. There you go. The final score, Coronado 150 to Moapa's 25. But let's give it up for the kids from Moapa as well. Really good showing, you guys. And that does wrap up the quarterfinals here in the 54th season of Varsity Quiz. I want you to tune in next week. We start the semifinals. It'll be Clark taking on the Meadows. That's going to be a good match on Varsity Quiz right here on Vegas PBS.